What if I told you that one woman, working alone in the shadows, created the most complete television archive in history? That for 35 years straight, she recorded every second of the news, never missing a moment, because she knew the truth was being manipulated right in front of our eyes. This isn't science fiction. This is real. And yet, almost no one talks about her. This is the untold story of Marion Stokes, the black woman who saw what was coming and tried to warn us. In 1979, as the Iranian hostage crisis unfolded, Marion noticed something chilling. The way news stories changed, how narratives shifted overnight, how footage would disappear without a trace. She saw history being rewritten in real time, and she realized something no one else did. If no one recorded the truth as it happened, it would be erased forever. So, she made a decision that would consume the rest of her life. She would record everything. At first, it was just a few VHS tapes, but soon her mission took over her entire world. She rigged her home with multiple VCRs, recording 24/7, flipping tapes every 6 hours without fail. Her house became a fortress of televisions and stacks of tapes, floor to ceiling. News from CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, local stations. She captured it all, amassing an archive unlike anything the world had ever seen. While the rest of the country watched history unfold, she trapped time itself on tape, preserving every contradiction, every media manipulation, every moment they wanted us to forget. But this wasn't just a hobby. This was an obsession, a calling, and a sacrifice. Marion barely left her home. She cut herself off from family and friends. Every part of her life revolved around keeping the recordings going. She spent her fortune on blank tapes and VCRs. No one could change the channel. No one could stop the tapes. Even when she slept, the machines kept rolling. People thought she was crazy. They laughed at her, but she wasn't paranoid. She was right. News stations routinely deleted their lost archives, erasing their own history. What they aired one day could be gone the next, rewritten, altered, or buried. But Marion, she kept the receipts. She recorded wars, elections, riots, terrorist attacks, assassinations, propaganda, all of it, unfiltered and unedited. She caught media lies, retractions, and contradictions that never should have disappeared. And here's where it gets disturbing. When Marion died,